Hi, my name is Gabriel and I work for Daterra Coffee in Brazil in the Cerrado region. Daterra was born from the dream to reinvent coffee farming. From the very beginning, our focus was always to produce a coffee that would have a very high quality that would be proud of to present to all our clients around the world. At the same time that we would really consider and take care of the environment where we are located, of the people around the farm and inside of the farm as well. The Terra has many different coffees with many different sensory profiles, even though it's a single farm in the same region. So our farm is totally designed to produce coffees that are really out of the norm. We have three levels of quality that we call the Terra Classics, Collection the Terra, and Masterpiece by the Terra. And less than 1% of our production is what we call our Masterpiece by the Terra. Those are the coffees that are experimental lots with experimental varietals, experimental processes, everything that's really new and unique and you wouldn't expect coming from Brazil in terms of flavors and cupping profiles, all these wild fruit notes, winey notes, very floral notes, some of the good funky stuff as well. Coffees that don't really represent what we think as a preconceived idea of what Brazil can produce. Coffees that challenge not only our terroir and our lands, but also challenge the taste perceptions of coffee professionals from all over the world. And that have been winning so many barista competitions and coffee competitions around the world. And we're very proud to share some of these coffees with you guys. Lorena is a very special coffee to us. Actually, this varietal was almost extinct for quite a while because it's very fragile. It's very hard to produce this varietal on the field, here at the farm, anywhere in the world, because Lorena has low content of caffeine. And caffeine works as natural protection to the coffee plant. Because of that, and other reasons, Lorena is super fragile, but it displays an amazing taste profile. And something interesting is that it also has naturally low caffeine content. And because of that, Lorena has almost no bitterness in its aftertaste. And this one was specifically fermented in an anaerobic process without oxygen. And then it was dried as a natural with the cherry skin around the bean. And that made this coffee have some crazy flavors that remind of tropical fruits like pineapple, passion fruit, mango. At the same time as it cools down and it shows some other yellow fruit flavors, it has some interesting lactic acidity that reminds of yogurt, and also it has some phosphoric acidity, which is a sparkling sensation in the mouth that reminds of apple cider. Super complex stuff. IPR 100 is a delicious coffee. This varietal is a hybrid between the varietals Catuai and BA10, and this coffee has been through a fermentation technique that is called a natural aerobic fermentation. And this coffee has flavors of blueberries, violets, lots of different kinds of berries, winey flavors, grapes, orange. Is a complex party of flavors and aromas in your cup. Gabriel is a very special coffee. Actually, it's made with a varietal that is very rare, which is a crossbreed between Arabica species and Racemosa species. And it's still in test phase, and it has low caffeine content. And because it has low caffeine, it also has less bitterness, because caffeine is bitter. And that means it's super sweet. Aramosa usually displays a floral flavor with some grapes as well and honey in the back, but because of the fermentation process this specific lot has been through, which is a natural aerobic process, this coffee is going to have some very interesting fruity notes that are very powerful, like ripe strawberries, some blackberries, some natural red wine flavors, cherry, and a phosphoric acidity that is quite sparkling in the mouth.